internets, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Inky Guard series. We had a brief break there. Had some holiday cheer to endure, but that's all over now, for the most part. And yeah, here we are, along the bank for round 2. And, well, we're just getting buffed up, getting all ready, and it should be interesting. No deaths to report so far. Lucky us. And yeah, we're gonna head back to the same little spot over by Lava Storm, and it should be interesting. And we didn't decide to take the bridge just yet. That is, well, kind of difficult for us, especially since dragoons spawn there, and it's pretty long respawn time anyway. It takes quite a while, and unless you're soloing, it's just not great experience. So yeah, went back to the area with the stone guardians and iron guardians. Those are really good filler experience mobs. Kind of, you know, decrease the downtime. And they don't loot great, but, well, that's neither here nor there, you know? It's always great to have some experience and to keep things going. That's why groups are so good. You have a really good group together, you can keep everything, you know, seamless. No sitting and waiting. Just constant flowing of experience. And that is nice. So yeah, we've got an Iron Guardian here, and a guard waiting in the wings to be killed, and I don't know. Well, I'm level 20 in this footage, and I should point out that I have the wrong weapon set up here. It was recently made known to me that you need to have your faster weapon in your main hand and your slower one in your offhand, and I completely balls that one up. I don't know what I was thinking. I've been reading the wrong forum post, apparently. I don't know. That's just sad. And that would explain why my damage output here is just, well, it's lacking. You know, it's missing something. I mean, you know, you get a couple 22 damage point hits there and there, but, well, it's just not outstanding. There's a lot of misses there, too. It's just not great. But what are you going to do, you know? It appears that guards have high AC, and, well, that's something I got to work on with my monk. I got to keep the AC up and get some more weight reduction bags. Maybe an evil eye, sewn evil eye bag. I don't know what they call that, or a tinkerer's bag. There's a lot of good bags out there for weight reduction. Kind of hard to get your hands on though, and they're pretty expensive. Well worth it, but well, pretty expensive. And there were no Christmas gifts this year. However, somebody did retire their characters, so they gave the guild like most of their, well, actually just pretty much everything. It was pretty cool, actually. We're in the North Freeport Bank, and I think everyone got like 2,000 and something platinum, and then we rolled on items. It was a lot of fun. I got footage of it, so expect that in the future. But up next is, well, Guck, as promised. But while we're here, might as well enjoy it. The creepy ambience of Necluto's forest. Yep, that's how it is. They have everything is kind of just, I don't know, eerie. That's why I never really explored this zone too much, or made a dark elf for that matter. But here I am going out to pull another mob. Try to get him over here. I'm out of shurikens, so my pulling methods are, well, very basic, very barbaric, very straightforward. I'm gonna get pummeled, and that's why you have to have a lot of AC. If you have enough AC on you, and if you're sewed, everything should be okay. The cleric won't have to heal you. Just, you know, maintain focus on the tank, and yeah, you just avoid getting aggro with feigned death. Now, on the topic of sew, I should point out that recently I've decided to camp the AC. If you don't know what that it stands for, it's the ancient Cyclops in South Row, also in Oceans of Tears, I believe, or Ocean of Tears. There's not oceans. It's just one. But yeah, I've taken up that cause, and it has not spelled well for me. I helped out a guildie to take him out, and he spawned, I think, within 3 day cycles, and that was some good luck. And, well, no such luck for me. It was a lot of pain, a lot of tedious waiting. That's respawn time is just deadly. I've gotten a lot of books read. I've reread Salinger and I'm starting to work on some Tolstoy now, and I shall be a English major before I'm done. I think. I don't know. It's definitely one of the harder spawns, one of the harder camps, I should say, and nothing to envy. You know, you're happy when you get the camp. You know, when it opens up, you sneak in there. You go, oh, I got it. You know, but it's really sad when you absolutely just keep getting just placeholder after placeholder. So there's that. Yep, that's what there is. I could cry about it. I could. I don't know. There's a lot of frustration there, a lot of anger, and well, we're gonna put that behind us. Right now, it's all about it's all about killing guards. Things were so much simpler during this time. I was so much happier and oblivious to the things that would befall me, that were waiting for me. And I didn't know what to expect. I was ignorant, and I was in a blissful little reality. And well, it wasn't reality, was it? It was all a sham. It was an illusion. And I had been had. I did not know that to have J-boots, journeyman boots, it would be so difficult. But yeah, I've upgraded a lot of my items now, and you can expect to see quite a bit on that because I feel kind of like a badass. So I'll be showing that off in the future. I'm not modest about what things I'm able to obtain. So yeah, you can learn about that. Now, I am not really good with pressing the hotkeys, as you can see. A little too early with the intimidation there. Just kind of darted off like crazy. It's kind of funny how they just run super fast. It's just like, you know, go mode. They're gone. You're not gonna catch them. Not even if you're sewed. So yeah, don't even bother trying. You know, if you can get a druid in your group, or if you can just pair up with a druid, you can actually have them snare it, or even a necromancer can do it. And then you just intimidate and you just wail on them as it's running away very slowly. You know, it's kind of a speed walking mob, and you just wail on them and wait until the snare wears off, and just rinse and repeat. And that is some easy experience. I've done that quite a bit actually. Did it in Frontier Mountains. I've recently gone to Canuck, and I should also mention that I am KOS in Freeport for killing so many guards. Oh, it's so fun. It's just so fun. I gotta watch out for Sergeant Slate, but oh, it's too much fun. I just like it. And I guess I'll be taking on West Freeport here soon enough, collecting some damaged helms and turning those in for some platinum and experience and faction. So yeah, there's a lot of cool, fun stuff on the horizon, and I can't wait to get into it. I've been playing this a lot. I got to get into some of my other games, but this is just taking up a lot of time, especially with that AC spawn. Oh my god, I've lost so much sleep. And actually, I was just there the other day, camping it, or I was gonna camp it, and there was somebody there, but there was no one else in the zone. It was a level 41 monk, and I think it was actually a girl. It was a female character, as an Ixar, but I'm pretty sure it was a girl just by the way she typed. I can usually feel those things out. You know, like our guild leader is a guy, but he plays all female characters for some reason. You know, hey, you know, teach his own. But she was there, and she was AFK, and she was feigned death. So you got this dead lizard laying on the ground, you know, and I'm saying, hey, you know, what's going on, you know? And then eventually I said, all right, well, I'll take on from here, and when you come back too, which is like several hours later, you can have the camp back. And that's what I did, because there was no AC spawning there, and she didn't have very much luck either, or he, I don't know. I'm assuming she. Anyhow, it was pretty interesting. Got to take out a sand giant, which I can't quite yet do. They're a little too hard. They're blue cons, but they hit just a little too hard. I can if I have a few clutch heals, but without the heals, I gotta haul ass and get out of there, because they pummel you. And I could take on Cyclopses here and there. There was a couple in South Corona. I took those out, and I got some names there too. Always fun hunting names. If you can find them, you know, just randomly running around. There's supposed to be a troll there in South Carolina that's named, and it drops a 35% weight reduction bag, which is a lot better than Shrylock bags. The orcs in High Pass drop. Or is it High Hold Pass, or is it High Hold Keep? I forget. I always get those two confused. I don't know. And it's just, they're too similar in name, and they should have changed it just a little bit. I love that area too, though. I think I got some footage of that, so that's also on the horizon. And I'm going to try to upload some more videos more frequently. I've been kind of lax in that over the holidays. Hopefully they'll be a little bit better too. I'll have the right weapons in hand. Now that I've learned I've gotten some pro tips here and there. So yeah, and also there was a recent update in, well, a recent patch that updated a lot of the faction, which is why I'm now KOS in Freeport, because I was dubious. Before before the patch I was like apprehensive or something, and then I got back on and suddenly I'm like, you know, I'm dubious. I'm like, oh, hell with it. I'll just start killing some guards, and I was about that level anyway. And they also put a guard over in the secret tunnel area in Freeport that I used to use to get to East Freeport, and now I can't. Well, I kind of can. I can just kind of scurry around and feign death, but it's a little more difficult, and he is a redcon. So, I don't know. I can use the bank there. I just have to go to the left tunnel system when you're approaching the Freeport gates in West Freeport. But it is difficult. Well worth it, but, well, it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. I can always use Rivervale. But, yeah, it's a little more difficult for me now to get to Gaffey, to Butcher Block, and whatnot. Because, well, I'm KOS in East Freeport, and I think the Rogues Guild would kill me on sight. They would just absolutely own me. A couple backstabs. That's it, you know, forget about it. So I'm not going to try that. I'm just not going to even bother. Get a port, or I'll figure something out. I'll take the over there evil boat and just go the long way from Furonia Bay, or however you pronounce it. I don't know. I'll just say FV for short. It's quite kind of hard to pronounce those. But yeah, as you can see, we have a skeleton pet there. The Guardian was not done killing him, so I thought, oh, well, hell, just go ahead and take him on. Bring the skeleton and have a pet for once. It's not very common. I wish I had pets, but shamans get pets, necromancers get pets. Obviously, mages do. Mages are pretty cool. I like them not only because they give me bandages that are free and weight reduction bags, but I don't know, they're pretty cool class altogether. Pretty straightforward. Although you can choose 4 different elementals, and I always like that option, even though there's pretty much, I don't know, everyone seems to agree on 1 or 2 pets that are the best. Obviously, the epic pet would be the ultimate pet of all, hands down, but I don't know. You have your options, you know? What other pets? Oh yeah, enchanters have pets, but they're kind of like defensive pets. You have to wait to get hit before you can actually, you know, sort of use it. It doesn't follow any commands. But yeah, we got an orc runner there, as you can see, kind of scurrying on by. That was an interesting little quest. I didn't really bother doing it at the time. Just not too much into that. I did some other quests though, and I'll include that footage later on. But the rewards weren't too great. Not as great as J-Boots, and I am going to complete it one of these days. / wrists. really kind of bugging out about it. Taking a break from it right now, so I'm going to worry about it. It's too much work, and I don't want to get exacerbated about the whole thing, especially over the holidays, you know? Stressful enough. You got to be around people you don't necessarily care for sometimes. Not me. I'm fine. I'm sitting here all, you know, I'm sitting pretty by myself. Got myself some movies, and yeah, all the holiday meetings are done with. Not that there were too many on this end, thankfully. It's always nice to have a smaller family. Unless, you know, you like everyone in your family, then that's good. You never know, you know? You kind of get stuck with, you know, what you get. But yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you for tolerating my strange commentary, and expect some more footage in the future.